Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Wisconsin versus Nebraska college football matchup on Saturday, November 18th, 2023. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It is College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, we do tons of free pick videos, but we also do free picks at Pick Dawgz and Sports Chat Place, as well as picks on our live shows every day right here on our YouTube channel. Of course, when you give out that many free picks, you're going to like some games more, and those are the ones that we call our premium picks. You can get those on the website, and if you use the discount code PICK, you can get 15% off your purchases. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays, not meant for everyone, meant for people who are big bettors. Also, the only way to get those packages is to text the number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website, so text that number. But let's get to this one. Wisconsin taking on Nebraska, a Big Ten battle. Both these teams 5-5 coming into this one. So at the end of this game, one of these teams will be bowl eligible. One of these teams will need a win in their final game of the regular season to become bowl eligible. Wisconsin has been very disappointing this season, losing their last 3 games and 4 of their last 5. That loss against Iowa, where Iowa just really had no offense whatsoever, but the Badgers managed just 6 points. Then against Ohio State, losing 24-10 in what is generally considered the Super Bowl for the Badgers, and then losing to Indiana inexplicably as a 7.5-point favorite, 20-14, and then outrighted at home by the Northwestern Wildcats by 14 points as a 12.5-point favorite. Luke Fickell's first year in Madison started with so much hope, so much, enthusiasm. It is going out with a fizzle, and it'll be interesting to see how much of it will be called a transition year and how much of it they're going to say, well, this guy's going to be under the microscope already, because losing, not something that goes over all that well in Madison, Wisconsin. On the other side of this one, Nebraska, well, the expectations really weren't that high as Matt Rule took over for the Huskers. We know that this guy can rebuild a program, and he also knows how to win games with teams even when he's outmanned. Yeah, he was the coach of the Panthers, and that didn't really go as well as planned. But we know with Coach Rule, the way that he did it at Baylor, and the reason he got that Panthers job to begin with, is because what he does is he takes games and he doesn't beat himself. And so at the same time, he's able to keep these games close and just give himself a chance to win. So the losses never really look that bad. And the wins, well, beat some pretty good teams that way, and we've seen him do it. It certainly was working well for the Huskers as they had reeled off 5 wins in 6 games, with that only loss being to Michigan. They had wins over Purdue and Northwestern, Illinois, all in that bunch. But then the loss at Michigan State was a tough one to swallow. And then it was a 3-point loss last week at home to Maryland. The Huskers look to bounce back here against the Badgers. Boy, this is a tough one because both these teams really just are not playing, they're not really much to be dependent on. I really, think Wisconsin probably wins this game and should win this game, but 5.5 points with a team this bad, I can't do it. I'll just take the points with the Huskers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you how often the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.